Introducing Help Me Understand. This is a podcast slash YouTube channel. This is our first video ever, so bear with us.
Yes, please. Please.
And we are having genuine conversations for all listeners, ages, and we just want people to understand where we come from.
Yeah.
And figure some stuff out.
Yeah, so we basically, I came up with the idea. I was just sitting down and stuff, thinking about how much I love podcasts, and I was just thinking about how I have so much that I want to talk about. And so I was like, okay, cool, maybe I should start my own podcast. So I asked Liz over here, and at first I didn't think she was going to want to do it, but no, she was down for it. So then that same day we just started planning out stuff and just brought it into fruition. Now we here.
Yes, but this was a big step, I would say, for both of us out of our comfort zones. But
because I feel like a lot of the stuff that we talk about can be like low-key, like people be like listening and be like, what is y'all talking about? Like, did y'all seriously just say that? So it's just like weird because them thoughts can like slip out and we gonna be on video and who knows. I'm not trying to get canceled per se.
But I mean, the truth comes out, and I feel like we want this to be a comfortable zone where some topics might get hard to talk about, but because me and Michelle both are very different people at the same time, we have different views on a lot of things. So hearing both sides, and again, we'll try to on our show. We could talk about our shows a little bit. We want to do our shows all type of different ways. We want to bring guests sometimes, play games, and talking about all these different conversations, getting people's different feedbacks on it.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing, like, just to remember that we not, we don't know it all. We just talking and expressing how we feel on these topics, like. And most of these topics, we ain't really been doing, like, a lot of research on, to be honest. We just be like, you know what, that's an interesting topic. I want to pick that apart, pick your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would be interesting to bring other people on as well and also get their input. Because, like, we know each other. We know how each other think. But it'll be interesting to have somebody else in the room, like, you know what?
Let's question that. let's talk about that a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is... Did I say this? We like to, no judgment. We like to talk about anything and everything. Be able to express our views without all of the negatives.
Right.
And just making sure everybody stays open-minded. Because not everyone thinks the most important you do.
Because regardless if you could feel one way, but that don't mean nothing. Your opinion is not above all. Like, and it's not wrong to want to learn about new stuff and be open to it. Like, because you never think, like, dang, that could actually apply to my life one day, or maybe I like that as well. You find out new things about yourself when you're open to talk about it, for real.
And learning, I'd say, different people's attitudes and their minds, seeing how other people think, that's the most interesting
it's
part.
very interesting.
And you can really figure somebody out when you talk about all those different cool topics. You really can tell who a person is by that. And sometimes that's a little scary, but and it kind of would change the way you think of that person overall with those very difficult topics,
Because I'm not gonna lie, and I'm pretty sure it's the same way. Like, sometimes she says some stuff that's like, did you really just did that really come out your mouth? Like,
we don't.
But you gotta agree. Yeah, but but it's like, it's not up to you. I'm not about to change her view especially if she strongly feels that way. But it doesn't hurt to talk about it. Like, but why do you feel that way? And that's interesting. And like, I can see where you coming from, but I still think the way that I think. You know what I mean?
Being more knowledgeable about something, seeing another person's view helps you learn. So that's pretty cool too.
Very important. Keys to life, as we say.
But so we will be posting our videos every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Also, please give us your feedback. We have a Twitter account, we have an Instagram. in the makings of a Facebook page as well. Please tag us. Feel free to message us about anything. If the video even offended you, please let us know where we were wrong. Positive feedback, please be respectful. But please comment. So, and we also will address in our next videos
questions.
We'll address all the questions or comments maybe that were said or in our video about the topics, just to,
or even if you have a topic that you want us to talk about, that could we will also
please help.
We will also be looking into that. And
that'll be
definitely
nice.
Doing that.
But please just support. Make sure you're helping us get our name out there. Just trying to have some fun conversations. Interesting.
That's the most important thing. Like, it's just fun, just some to listen to, maybe, if you're into that. But so our first topic today, topics as we should say, will be I can never say that. Toxic masculinity and gender roles.
Yes.
So, which one do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about gender roles. Let's talk about all the different types of gender roles right now. Or let's start off about how were you raised? With the gender roles in your life.
Okay. So you want me to start?
Sorry.
Well, growing up, being a female, we're, it's kind of weird, because I just see women who are, and even my mother, so submissive to a man. You know what I mean? Keyword submissive here. She want him to take care of it all. I just want you to fix it, you to do everything for me. You want the man to give and give and give, and really being a real provider for everything. You know what I mean? The woman, if she gotta work, she gonna work, but that's not what she want to do. She want to be in the house, she want to be chilling, she want the man to take care of it all. You know what I mean? And
so back how the founding fathers made it to be.
But it's just home. That ideal never went away. It just it went into different different way, but it's all the same idea. You know what I mean? Women, not even women growing up in the 80s and 90s, black women, it's just they got a little job, they work a little bit, but it's just the way the conversations they have with each other, that's most important, because it's just I got this job right now, but girl, I just want to send, you know what I mean? That's how they talking to each other. So it's just being a woman, a young woman growing up, and that's what I hear coming out of my mother's mouth. It's just girl, I'm so sick of this job. I hate work. You know what I mean? He gonna take me this way. He gonna do. You know what I mean? And that's what I grew up seeing. So, what about you?
So for me, I mean, I would say gender roles. My dad raised me to do it all myself. So it really wasn't a lot of that in the home. It wasn't, oh, I'm going to do this because I'm a man. But there was certain things that my dad did take care of. So my dad would take home or take out the trash and stuff. But as we got older, I would do that myself. So it's there's little things that my dad kind of did. But other than that, it was my dad made sure I could do everything myself. So it wasn't a lot of...
that's not how I was raised at all. But that's how that's what I grew up seeing in my mom. But me though, she, had me doing everything. I did everything, you know what I mean? But just to see what I was doing conflicted with what she was doing. You know what I mean? It was just completely different. And I think that now that she's she raised me that way. That's why I'm more like dependent on myself, not really anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's what I grew up seeing. So it just kind of was like, it messed with my mind a little bit, because it's like, that's not how I feel. But it's just like, why do so many women feel a different way? Like, why do I feel like, you know what I mean? It's like, why am I not, that's not like, why am I not normal type of thing? Like, why do I, you know what I mean? So it's just like weird. But
yeah, and then I know once I got older and started, you know, having male friends and everything, and I would say my dad did teach me, though, how like a man should be, and those things like a man should do. And my dad always believed in what is it, the man walks on the street and puts the woman on the other side. Always my dad makes sure. I remember one time my dad got mad because I think I was driving or something, and it was a male in my passenger or something. He was like, why are you driving him? Like, my dad said that to me. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. But that's mostly it, though. Like, I would say in my own life.
Yeah.
What about you? What?
I don't know.
It's like, yeah, I think, and then like now to this day, I feel like men should do certain things, though. Like, I think in relationships and well, I don't know, because I think everybody should do, like, when it comes to opening doors, I do think it's nice when a man opens the door for you.
Yeah.
I do like that on the side of the road thing. Like, I will correct. Well, actually, no, if I notice that guy's doing that, I'm kind of already thinking about you, like, why don't you do that? Why weren't you kind of raised like that, too?
Right.
And so, but, I mean, the trash, I'll take out the trash, but I will say if a man is sitting here chilling on my couch or something, like, get up and take out the trash. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm not too personally, like, crazy on it. Like, I don't really think it's a big deal to, like, absolutely judge somebody off of, but, like, those little things, I will say, I will notice if you do them or you don't.
Right. Yeah. That's how I feel. I feel like I don't agree when we talking on a broader scale, I don't agree with gender roles, but there are certain things I feel like a man should do as a man.
Yeah.
And so I feel like me personally, and what I would expect like from a man that I'm with, is just like I expect you to take care of me, but that's because I'm going to take care of you as well. You know what I mean? Like I expect you to like, yes, like open the door for me, open my car door, like that's expected. And if a man doesn't do that, I'm looking at you crazy. Like, did you just, you know what I mean? Like, that's expected. Like, because at the end of the day, I'm a lady. You know what I mean? I want to be treated as such. I'm a woman. I want to be treated as such. So it's just like certain things like that. And as far as like taking out the trash, I mean, yeah, take out the trash, but I'm not gonna be a stickler on it. Like, take out the trash every single time. Like, if I'm here at home and I see the trash is, not taken out, I take it out.
Yeah.
But
or even like things like
mowing the lawn.
Yeah,
I'm not mowing the lawn.
I actually do. I will.
I ain't mowing the
like
lawn.
My dad taught me how to do it, and I actually really do. I think it was fun. Like, I had a good time, and I had to make sure it's perfect. Like, I need my lawn straight.
See, yeah, I can't mow a lawn just because like I'm too much of a perfectionist. I will be out there all night. Like, something is not right. I can't do it.
And, and I think sometimes with gender roles, like, a lot of people think, women can't get their hands dirty or, like, And like I said, my dad, we do everything. My dad taught me how to do so much. And
yeah, my car, I be all on that.
One of my friends, I was putting oil in my car. And one of my friends, I went back in the house and he was like, wow, you know how to do that? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, wow, You want some grown woman stuff?
That's not grown woman stuff. Like, it's so simple to put oil in.
Yeah, but it was just fun because he didn't really think I would know how to do that. And I'm just like,
crazy.
No, my dad taught me all of that. I know how to. Crazy. I can lay some hardwood flooring right now.
Literally.
But I like mowing the grass. Yeah, I'll take out the trash. But I think in society though, right now, I feel like people. I feel like
they're still in it.
Have
they're
that
still in it.
Gender roles, like it's still very prominent, which I feel like it'll kind of go away because I think women are becoming more powerful.
They're not even. I wouldn't even say more powerful. I would say they're tapping into their power. Their power that was already there, but they just it was.
It was because they had us so below.
Yeah,
and we're not, and we can do anything.
I just feel like I seen a meme. It was like a dude like on his all fours, like on his like in a doggy position, and a woman with a heel on stepping on his back, and it was like I believe in female supremacy, and that was so weak because like I know it's like kind of messed up, like I know it's messed up, but like females are just here and men are just here, like low key, like it just. But it's just crazy that society just makes you think that men are just so superior when the reality is if women didn't exist, men would just be out here killing each other. Like, y'all will all be dead.
But then act like we should get paid less.
Like, and that's crazy.
I don't get it. But, I mean, there's definitely still gender roles now. And I feel like people need to let it go. But I will say you can tell how somebody was raised. Like, you can tell their little bit of background, by a man opening a door.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of men today don't.
Yeah.
But I will say it was definitely, I think it was a bigger thing for sure back then. Like,
especially down south. It was no ma'am, yes ma'am, all of that.
So I feel like sometimes...
That's what we're here for. Go ahead and say your thoughts.
No, because it's just... Well, yeah, but no. It's like, it's a different topic.
Oh,
okay. And I just don't want to soil that. Okay.
But,
for the next show, when we do that topic.
But, yeah. It's really crazy. I mean, I just feel like, as a woman, I would say personally, I don't even want to say as a woman, because I don't want to tell women what they should do, but I would say that it's important for y'all to want to know these tricks and trades, to want to know how to be able to fix your car, to want to know how to be able to fix the tire, do anything. Like, you should want to know these things because it's important, because at the end of the day, something can happen and you won't have not even a man but anyone around to help you, you know what I mean? So it's good to learn those things. If you can, definitely do it. Take the time, and it don't even gotta be things that you even gotta like spend hundreds of money going. Everything is on YouTube. Learn something on everything. Like, it's you gotta Google, use the like social media, and everything is just so I have my ups and downs about it, but the internet so for real, yes, the internet for real, like there's so much knowledge and so much stuff to learn, and you gotta use it and put it to good use. But anyway, you just went on with that one. I didn't even mean to. But, dang. So, ginger roast. I low-key forgot what we was talking about for a second. I'll go right out. Hey, I'll take one topic.
See, that's how I was like, let me stop. Yeah. All right. Just
get rambling. I don't even know.
That's funny.
So, anything else we need to touch on?
With gender roles, no, I think it's a thing. It'll always be a thing.
For sure.
But I don't think anybody's right or wrong about it. If you were taught it, you were. If you weren't, you weren't. I mean, it's just new generations now, and they respond and act differently. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
At the end of the day, that's how y'all, it's out there for y'all. But if people want to live their life that way,
yeah, I just don't think
ain't nothing you can do about it.
Such a big deal.
It ain't, because it's just like, a man can still provide without you, but it's like, and that's why I feel like a lot of marriages or whatever, and I can't really speak. I'm single as fuck. I mean, stuff. This is hard. This is really hard. But But my thought is that, and that's why I feel like a lot of marriages don't last, because, you know, it has to be give and take. Because at the end of the day, women also need to understand that men, being men, they still want to receive love. They still want to be babied a little bit. They want to still feel wanted.
They don't want to feel so masculine.
Yeah,
all the time.
They might not want to admit it.
Which brings us
to toxic masculinity.
Yes.
What that girl said, she said, "Woo, Chile." I said, "Girl, child." Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. That brings us right into our next topic, which I feel like toxic. We gonna start off with the fact that toxic masculinity really doesn't allow men to feel the need to express how they feel deep down inside. Why do you think that is?
Well, you answer.
I just put you on the spot because you need to talk.
You answer.
Oh God, let me take a sip of mine. Bruh.
Just go.
Okay, fine.
I'm still thinking.
Getting chug.
Yeah.
Yo, chug it.
Oh God.
Trey's going. Okay. Anyways, that is because we feel like, because we both do, men put each other up in competition so much. They compete so much, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like men made themselves so toxic in their masculinity and like just so fragile. In other words, fragile, because it's like it's always a competition. Who can do what the best, you know what I mean? And why? Like, why is that a thing? Like, why do you guys always have to, you know, pin each other down? Like, you know what I mean? It can be love. It don't even got to be that. And maybe that's y'all type of love, and I don't know. Maybe that's what y'all do, and that's cool too. But I just really question that, because I just don't get it. I need to be explained to me. Because like women, we don't really do that. I mean, women are catty, but we don't try to. Hey, wait, never mind. Real female friends don't try to compete with each other. Real female friends don't do that. So it's like interesting, but
And I think, and to go towards, like, every male is considered feminine when they care about, express any of their feelings. And I think it went back all the way to when we were, like, in middle school and high school. If a boy was to be like, oh, I love her, everybody's looking at him like, you love her. We supposed to have this girl, and this girl. And I feel like men did that to the men culture. And it was like, why? Like, do that.
That's why, like, y'all end up
competing. It's like,
then,
who
like,
can
end up being alone, or end up being like
Mr. Tough Guy. I don't even know.
Like,
but
I don't know why y'all do that.
But it's very interesting, and to like just why men do that. Yes, and I agree. Like, some women do
catty stuff,
you know,
but it's just catty, like little petty stuff, you know what I mean?
And it's not accepted either, but I feel like men accept it more and
make it a thing. Like, y'all capitalize off it or something. Like, it's just and it's weird, because you only find like a couple of men that actually like and be like, nah, I love my woman, like I will put her, that's my queen. Like, you know what I mean? You don't really get men like that anymore, and it's just like, where did we go wrong?
Or why? I just feel like, or why do men just feel that way about each other? Like, why aren't you like, hey, bro, you look, I don't know, you look good today. You look nice
like
today.
It's just always that's like, another thing. Like, just y'all be mean as hell to each other, like, for no reason.
Oh yeah, and cracking jokes.
Just cracking jokes, like, just really breaking, like, tearing somebody's self-esteem down. Like, because I know y'all be going home thinking about it like
damn, you said that? like, oh, is my haircut, my hairline bad?
I know y'all do. Don't even lie.
And it's
not
just,
even lie.
It's weird though, because it's, and I wonder that, like, where did that start, and like, why did that start, and why are men like that? And then I feel like other men do it because other men do it.
Yeah.
And you're a follower, but
That's the gist
you know,
of
you're
it.
just trying to fit in. So even if that's not you as a person, you'll probably joke around and be like that with your friends.
Or you can like really love a girl and then your homies come around, you can, oh, love her, bro.
Like, cheat on her too, bro. I do it all the time.
Yeah, man. We cheat on our girls, man. Like, no. That stuff is not cool.
I don't know that. And then it's just, I don't get, I feel like back to like feminine, like just because a guy is more feminine means he's homosexual. And it's like, that's not the case.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah, everybody isn't gonna be Mr. Masculine all the time, okay?
Yeah.
Like I said, it just goes back to what I said earlier, but like some men want to feel wanted, some men want to be loved, there's some men are sensitive. There is nothing wrong with that. I don't know why society makes it like you can cry, you can hurt, ain't nobody gonna laugh at you for crying. I cry, she cry, we all cry. Like,
and
it's
I feel
okay.
like, we can talk about that a little bit too, like how
boys don't cry.
Yeah, and how men will put, like, they just won't conversate because of that pride. You know, it's all about pride with men, and it's just like, why? Because there's so many, if you set your pride to the side, we could, like, really figure out something. We could figure out the problem, because you're sharing your feelings, you're expressing yourself.
We'll feel better at the end of the day.
And you can make it work.
It wasn't an argument. It was a productive conversation. You told me what the issue was. You know, I said I'm sorry, vice versa. We moved through it. It doesn't have to be a whole big thing where you're holding in your feelings, and you know that doesn't. If y'all want to have last long, shit, I can't motherfucking talk.
And see, that's like, but I agree, like, that is what the problem is, and I feel like that's why a lot of sometimes relationships a little bit don't work. I won't get too deep into this, but just because I feel like it's mostly probably men hiding back what they really wanted to say, or, you know, holding back what they wanted to say, or expressing their feelings because they feel like, oh, I might be being soft or something. And it's like, what is soft?
It's
like,
not
why
about
is that? Like, just because you care about somebody or love somebody, why is that soft? It just doesn't.
If anything, do y'all gotta understand, like, love is the best and strongest feeling. Like, the universe is love. If you don't feel love, if you don't let yourself feel love, you won't really, really be happy at the end of the day. Because it's human nature. We need somebody. It's not a want. We need somebody. People die of broken hearts.
No, literally.
Literally, we need somebody. We need to feel that comfort. Y'all know, the fact that, and y'all know, everybody's like this. We sleep better with people. We feel better with people. We eat better with people. That relationship way, you know what I mean? All that stuff, because we work better. You know what I mean? People, we connect on different levels, like mentally, you know what I mean? You need a person. So you have to let yourself receive that, man. Like, you have to.
And it's okay to share your feelings. Like, it's okay. Like, what are you so afraid of? And like, I challenge you, man. I challenge you to, when you are dealing with people, just say what you mean, share your feelings, do it. And I bet, you know, the outcome will come out different. Either A, you'll knock that person out and that's not a waste of time, or B, you'll create something that's
because everything is a lesson learned. Like, okay,
that's what I preach.
You know what I mean? Everything's a lesson learned. So even if it doesn't work out, it's just like, okay, you learn something. You learn something from everybody you introduce into your life, whether you consciously know it or not. But you learn something. Yeah. So it's just like, take that and then be like, you smile at the situation, keep it pushing, and you know, you're gonna find what it is and what you receive, because you have to learn from other people to know that I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, this person did that to me, and I just know I don't want that to ever happen again in another relationship. Or, damn, I did something wrong, let me not do that again in my next relationship. You know what I mean? So you have to try. And so what if you get your heart broken? Like, let yourself feel that. You know what I mean? Because you know you're gonna get through it. You know you're gonna laugh about it the next, you know, like, dang, I was really because we be laughing like, dang, I was really in love with that person. Like,
Yeah.
for what though? Like, and then that's when you realizing all the stuff that you didn't
That
like
you
about
did,
them.
or, yeah,
You
you're
just like
whoa.
cringing at it, like, never again. Like, but it's okay. Like,
As
it's
long as you
okay.
learn.
It's exactly,
gotta
because
learn
every
something.
life is a learning experience, and you're gonna learn a life full of lessons, and
Mm-hmm.
the lessons never stop. But that doesn't mean you stop living.
No, that was pretty good. That was a good one.
Feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I don't know. But both of those are pretty, I think, good topics that to discuss, you know, gender roles and toxic, you know, just to throw out there. I'm trying to think what else we could even talk about with it.
I feel like this is a good place to stop. I think so. I think for our first video, you know, we got a good convo in. I'm hoping that y'all learned something. I did from this conversation.
Or
So,
just
yeah.
enjoy it. Please remember to support. We will be posting things on our social media accounts, and so please repost them for us. Thank you for watching it.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed it, and we cannot wait to see you guys next time.
Yes, and we're gonna figure out. We should do like another poll to see what
For our
people
next
want to
topic.
hear. Yeah, we're gonna come up with some stuff. Do another poll, and yeah, that should be cool.
And remember, don't forget to comment under the video or DM us or whatever. Let us know what you thought of the video. Please give us some good feedback. And if you want us to, on our next video, discuss or whatever you said in the comments, we can. Send your questions or just anything. Please and thank you.
And remember, guys, always remember to mind your business.
Mind your business.
It's the key to life. Another key to life. Y'all got 2 keys to life today. Like, that's amazing.
That's amazing. So please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.